Step inside, kids. You want to learn how to read a monologue? Come inside. We're going to have some fun. Wipe your feet at the door, but if you get mud on the carpet, I'm going to have to kill you. Step inside. I guess I'm on by myself. So you stumbled upon this, right? Fantastically. Wonderful. You want to learn how to act and the basics of a monologue. My friend decided that I should make a video from this. So, with my little expertise that I have, because I really don't know anything, I'm going to read basic monologues. Now, I know what you're thinking. Acting's easy. I just go up there and I read a couple lines and that's it. Wrong! Doesn't work that way. So, we're going to do this the right way and the wrong way and all the wrong way because I don't know shit about anything else. Basic monologue. I'm going to pick, I just printed out one, and this is a girl's monologue because I'm going to read it like an actor. So, the basics about acting and how not to sound robotic. The thing is, don't read it like a robot. Do not read it verbatim and don't read it like a robot. I have not found what I am looking for. It's not going to cover it. So, I'm going to use this as a comedic value because I feel like being a comedian today. And I'm going to read it like Katharine Hepburn would. So, I got this
monologue that I printed online and I've not read it yet, so I probably stumbled upon myself and all that good stuff. So, it says here, I don't hate even the English. I despise them. I despise them people too, even more because they began this war. Oh, I know that. I despise all the peoples. Why, half they made the world so miserable, right? All of our lives are nothing. They half made a bad world, everybody has. I know. I believe no more in anything. And, what was I at? Oh, what is this to believe in? There's nothing to believe in, not even in prayers. Isn't that funny? Why, I was reading to them about Christ and love and all that good stuff. Isn't it amazing? And I feel like I worked so hard to perfect everything in life. Perhaps more so something that I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I am German, and they would throw me out and under names, and throw me out on the streets. Perhaps I want to live somewhere else. Perhaps Russia, France, or someplace warmer. Ah, yes. You fancy it because life is all expected, isn't it? But we hate the English, and so we hate them so. I consider myself to be more on the realistic side. Or as Chris Crocker would say, a realistic reader. Perhaps nothing else should come from this, but this is what a monologue is. You have to improvise. I know that what you were thinking. That wasn't very good. Well, neither are half the people that read a monologue because I find that monologues are crap. So, when I say when you should read a monologue, you should read it from the heart and you should examine the characters and see where the flaws are. So if it says, a basic description, it says, you know, this is Caesar. This is another monologue I printed out. It's Caesar. And we all know Caesar was a ruthless leader. And we all know that he was narcissistic. And we know from history's point of view that this man was a tyrant. And he was probably very evil and corrupt and, you know, like most politicians are. So when you take that into consideration, you want to draw upon your own feelings of what an actor, like you would read it. So if I were to be Caesar, I would probably read it and say, you know, one man in all the world cannot. But I'm not a very big person on evil characters. Mostly my strength lies in comedic values and pretty much neutral characters. But I'm always expanding on the villainous types of characters. I think as an actor, you must be able to read upon these things and draw your own conclusion to a character. So this is a video to my friend Andy because he wanted to ask me how I would read monologues and if I were to get a co-reading and I just say, okay, here is a monologue. And I would say, you know, some of the rights and the emphasize, and he says, you know, this guy was in love with Cleopatra, so I had to be like, do you hear me? These knockers at your gate, you know. So, anyways, this was a video for him. Basic monologues. I hope you enjoyed my comedic values, and hopefully you got the gist of what I was talking about in a Katharine Hepburn kind of way. Thank you, really, darling, really. I love you all. Thank you for all the praises. Thank you.